Today, I'm going to be reacting to how I ranked every NFL team last year based on their Super Bowl chances. This is the first time I'm looking at this since I did it about 8-10 months ago. So let's just see how we looked and if the Eagles and Chiefs are in the S category or where I put them. Holy crap, first off, look at me. It looks like my beard hasn't been shaved in years. And my hair's not the best in that. Holy crap. I do not look very good there. Okay, so as you can see down at the bottom where I said no chance in heck is this team winning the Super Bowl or making the Super Bowl, we had the Panthers. That was correct. Giants, Titans had the number 1 overall pick. The Raiders did not do well. The Patriots did not do well. But obviously the Commanders, they were in the NFC Championship game, right? Or one game from the NFC Championship game. I was completely wrong on the Commanders, clearly. And I was wrong on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos as well. That's very interesting. I remember not thinking Bo Nix was going to be a great rookie quarterback. And I just had questions about the Commanders team as a whole. I didn't think they were very talented. But obviously now we know Jaden Daniels is unbelievable. And Bo Nix looked great as well. But overall, I think that's pretty good. I mean, Giants sucked. Titans had the number 1 overall pick. The Patriots had the number 1 overall pick until like the last week. The Raiders sucked. The Panthers sucked. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's move on. Okay, into the stuck category. Looks like I had the Seahawks, Saints, Falcons, and Buccaneers in the stuck category. I remember putting the Seahawks in the stuck category because I didn't think they had the pieces needed to win the Super Bowl. I didn't really believe in Geno Smith a whole lot. The Saints obviously won 5 games last year. The Falcons, I didn't know how Kirk Cousins was going to do with the Falcons and Michael Penix, who I liked a lot at this time. But I just didn't think their defense was good enough, and it turns out that their defense was not good enough, especially the pass rush. And that's why they drafted 2 first-round pass rushers, I believe, this year. And the Bucks, Baker surprised me. But yeah, I didn't think they were Super Bowl favorites or Super Bowl contenders, and I think that's probably good. So this category, I think I did pretty good on. Okay, so this section, promising teams, I thought Anthony Richardson would play better. Turns out he tapped his head to come out the game. He could not throw the ball. He was not very good all year. He got benched. He got hurt, I believe. The Cardinals' defense seemed to be what was struggled. I thought Marvin Harrison was going to play a bigger role. I liked Kyler Murray. But I think they're promising teams. I mean, potentially the Cardinals could go over Anthony Richardson, and the Colts does not look like a very promising team this year. Danny Dimes might be their starting quarterback. But last season, I thought it was pretty good that I put the Vikings here in promising teams. I was pretty high on them starting in last year's offseason. Obviously, they won 13 or 14 games. So I give this section like an A. I think I did pretty good. Maybe a B plus because of the Colts. But the Vikings, they're holding a lot of value here for me. So the couple pieces away category, I had the Dolphins, Browns, Rams, and Steelers. Turns out the Browns are more than just a couple pieces away. They suck.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, the Dolphins, I think last year they just really struggled with injuries, if we're being honest. And then now this upcoming season, they've lost everybody. They're going to suck this year. But the Rams, I think they were a couple pieces away. Their team was super young last year. And I think this year they got the couple pieces they needed, got Devontae Adams in there. Defense is another year older, drafted another defensive lineman, and their defense is studly. I think they need a cornerback, maybe Jalen Ramsey. I think they're looking at him. But the Rams are right there. Obviously, for my Steelers, they're a quarterback away. I mean, their defense is great. They have DK Metcalf. They have George Pickens. They got Calvin Austin. They got Roman Wilson. The running back and quarterback might be the only problem. Their offensive line's another year older. I have a lot of hope for the Steelers' offensive line. But, I mean, I like this. I probably went 50-50 here. Dolphins sucked. Browns sucked. And Rams and Steelers, I think, are a couple pieces away. and they're looking good. Okay, this category, a year or two too soon. This is just saying basically they're young, they need to develop a little bit. Maybe it's a first-year coach, and I think it did great. The Texans, last year they dealt with tons of injuries, but this year in the offseason, and they drafted a bunch of wide receivers because Tank Dell's going to be out. I think the Texans, or maybe it's a year, maybe this is their year since this tier list was made last season. The Bears, same thing. They were super young. They did a lot in the offseason this year. They drafted Luther Burden. They got some great help on the offensive line, shored up both guards and the center position. I think the Bears could do well this year. With the Lions, I think they're still really good. They got MCDC. They got Jared Goff. Their defense pass rush is getting shored up a little bit. I don't see any problem with that. The Jaguars maybe is the only down team here. Not going to say a bunch about them. They got Travis Hunter, but I don't love them this year, so probably they shouldn't have been in this category. The Chargers had the first-year head coach. They won 10 games last year with the first-year head coach. Justin Herbert's got some more weapons. They got Amarion Hampton, Najee Harris as running backs. I like them there. The Packers, obviously they struggled with wide receivers staying healthy a lot and really had to struggle getting the number one wide receiver. But their defense is coming along. Matt LaFleur's doing well. Jordan Love's doing well. This category might be the best one in the video. Alrighty, just outside the Super Bowl. The Bills, yes, were just outside the Super Bowl. The Ravens were just outside the Super Bowl. But the Cowboys were terrible. The Bengals defense was terrible. This is another 50-50 one, but I don't think it's too hateful, if we're being honest. The Cowboys not looking too hot for this season. The Bengals not looking too hot for this season, considering their defense is the exact same, terrible. But the Ravens had a great draft. I think the Bills had a great draft. The Ravens and Bills might be up in the Super Bowl favorites this upcoming season when I do this video again. Okay, so the Super Bowl favorites. I went 50-50 on this one again, but I did have the Super Bowl matchup in the Super Bowl favorites, that being the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. So big ups on that. Pretty excited about that. But the San Francisco 49ers was terrible. I think they won 5 games. The Jets was terrible. I think they won 5 games. So those were 2 shot in the darks. I mean, one of them was with the Jets. The 49ers really just had a bad season with injuries and everything like that. But I am pretty excited that I had the Chiefs and Eagles in the Super Bowl favorites. And obviously that was a Super Bowl matchup with the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. And let me know who you think this upcoming season is going to be in the Super Bowl favorites.